On Thursday, February 6th, psychology professor Brock spoke to students about the importance of Black success in higher education.
Events on and off of Cal U's campus have led students to find out ways they can be safer and better prepared for criminal activities. CUTV reporter Zach Lamar has the story.
With 14 universities and over 120,000 students, the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education has a lot of responsibility.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held to debut the alumni courtyard with over 100 engraved bricks.
With the semester halfway over, students have had the opportunity to meet and know their professors.
Welcome back to CUTV News Center. I'm Creighton Rabs with your sports report.
Hi, I'm student meteorologist Damon Matson here with your weather headlines for this week.
Hey hockey fans, season's finally here. Pens are off to a great start. Have you ever wanted to go to a game but think, oh man, I can't afford it? Well, think again.
Last week, President Jones and her staff met with students at the Convocation Center for the annual Campus Talk.
People shop all the time, but Black Friday sales always seem to bring all the shoppers out at once.
Welcome back to CUTV News Center. I'm Jennifer Germano with your entertainment report.
Good deeds we do go unnoticed or unrewarded.
Thanks to the generosity of two prominent Cal U alumni, Residence Hall C has a new name starting this week.
Students attended Campus Talk today with President Jones to talk about the current issues going on here at Cal U.
Students at Cal U may have noticed a rise in criminal activities both on and around campus. But with the university police around here at Cal, students have several ways that they can stay safe.
There are many events that you can attend to get you in the Halloween spirit.
I attended the event as well as questioned people afterward on their thoughts.
To come here during this great transformational period was to try, in one man's very small way, to see if there was an opportunity to help knit together our 14 universities so that we could go together on that journey.
He talked about multiple topics such as the American dream and how it is still alive. He also shared his views on some political topics and told us about his rise and fall from success and what he is doing now in his life.
The Monongahela River in Cole Center. Usually quiet on a winter weekend, but the Duxa Collis area home had some company last Saturday as the California Area School District Foundation hosted their first annual Frosty Freeze.
The name comes from two respected Cal U alumni, Ivan H. and Adelaide Ivo Guzman.
It means an awful lot, not only to me, but to the university community as well. Because by naming this wonderful residence hall the Ivan H. and Adelaide Ivo Guzman Hall, it now means that they will be forever a part of the university landscape here. And I think there's no better tribute to two special people.
Titus O'Neill and Darren Young believe that we all have the opportunity to become the best we can be in life, and through this build a better future for ourselves and others.
And the team that I want to help build and that Darren wants to help build is about loving one another and showing each other how to be the greatest that you can be. Once you realize the greatness that's in you.
This is not the first time they have renovated Natali to fit student needs.
All the renovations are based on students' surveys, and those surveys in the past have addressed different types of programmatic needs, and that would include like the Balkan movie theater. That was one of the areas in the renovation 20 years ago that was a definite need.
One of the most effective ways for students to stay safe on campus is through the Cal U text alerts.
We use the text alert. I would like to encourage all students to please register for that. When you receive a text alert, do what it says. It's there for your safety, your help. We're trying to prevent any additional incidents from occurring.
In Vietnam, remote cameras snap pictures of a live Saola, one of the rarest animals in the world. At most, a few hundred of these animals are thought to exist. Due to the rarity of actually seeing the Saola, it has been dubbed the Asian unicorn.
This spring, the Netherlands-based Mars One project began accepting applications for that one-way ticket to Mars. Between April and early September, more than 165,000 people from around the world tossed their names into the hat, and as it turns out, plenty of them actually would not want to come back. But just in case you don't want to stay in Mars, there are a few other options around the world that could help you to gain that extraterrestrial adventure. A UK ice cream maker has turned everyone's favorite nighttime party accessory into an edible dessert. Lick Me Delicious owner Charlie Harry Francis enlisted a Chinese scientist to churn out glow-in-the-dark ice cream made from the luminescent protein in jellyfish. Yep, I said it, jellyfish. Looking for a spooky place to visit? Well, when it comes to tales of ghosts, there's hardly a better setting than the hallowed grounds of God's Acre Cemetery. This graveyard, nearly 2 centuries old, sits on a hill and has its back to the woods, just across the road from Alexander Campbell's historic mansion in West Virginia.
Ren, so you are a former CalU student, so how does it feel to be back?
It feels amazing to be home. I mean, I consider this home because I'm originally from Carmichaels, which is not too far from here.
Right.
And this is where I went to school, and I went through musical theater and was on the dance team. So after traveling across the country and visiting all these other colleges, to finally make it back.
These are just some of our favorite fall trends we love for this year.
This fall, color trends are a little bit different than years before. Fall 2013 is all about different shades of green. Emerald and military green are 2 of the most popular colors for this year.
With over 300 plus designers showcasing their collections in this year's New York Fashion Week, we decided to show our favorite looks from the designer's Spring 2014 lines.
The designer Ralph Lauren shows off a lot of simply styled dresses, but with a bold pop of color.
The first annual HorrorCon is just one of the local events you can attend this October to get you in the Halloween spirit.
This exciting event has many different activities to attend throughout the weekend of October 26th and 27th.
And what it is basically we're bringing like celebrities in. We're going to do like a ghost walk, ghost hunt. But celebrities from like the different shows, like the paranormal shows. We got one guy coming and talking about Bigfoot.
You've been in the industry for a while, so when did you sort of know music was what you wanted to do for your career?
I guess I always kind of like fantasized about doing it for a career, and like at guitar stores I'd like play guitar and like imagine somebody like walk in and be like, "Hey kid, what do you know, I don't know."
And here are those crazy last few seconds. Matt Hagee, Cody Jeanette with the call.
Sevon working around, gives it to Mahadi, Mahadi jumper! Good! Emma Mahadi has tied it! 6 seconds remaining.
There's still 6 seconds
Here comes Seton Hill. Albiani, the senior. From a long distance. Oh! Albiani at the bottom!
And here you'll see Terrell Roberson setting a stadium record 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. That cuts the Westchester lead to 21-17, but Brendan Monk breaks his vow of silence, takes the ensuing kickoff 97 yards to make it 28-17 Westchester.
That's great. We appreciate them having us out here, and did a nice job tonight, so it was good.
When they asked me to come out here, I always jump on the opportunity. I love meeting the fans, especially the kids. They're seeing their excitement in their faces, and obviously it wasn't long ago, when I was that age and everything. So to see their smiling faces and their excitement in their faces kind of makes it all worth it for sure.
We go on to the second set. We'll see Renee Helmer, the sophomore from Canada, with not one, not two, but 3 service aces in a row. California would start to pull away in the second set. Helmer fired up.
I had a beat on it. I knew I was getting to it. I just didn't know exactly how close it was going to be to the wall. As I closed in on it, I knew I was getting closer and closer and closer, and everything just worked out for the best there.
As far as the play going viral, Gasty is very honored by the attention.
Very fortunate. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to be on ESPN, something like that. Didn't make ESPN. That's all right. I guess Worldwide Fox Sports and MLB Network, as well as the others. Very fortunate. Had a lot of people helping out. The CalU athletic people, you guys, the CUTV people. Couldn't have done it without all you guys' effort.
Playing tough, comes out with a handful of Andre Ellison's hair. Gotten to this.
Jeez, that looked, I didn't even see it. I just looked over and I saw him holding it, and that looked painful for me.
I can imagine how bad that would hurt. Like, I mean, I understand when people grab huge chunks of your hair, it doesn't hurt as bad, but oh.
I feel like dreadlocks would hurt worse because it's such a chunk of your hair.
So that cemetery sounds really interesting. Where?
It's in West Virginia, actually, and I didn't even hear about it, but I heard it's one of the most haunted places, supposedly, in our area. So I was really thinking about going in. I'm not as afraid of ghosts as I am with haunted houses, with the whole Omni and stuff like that. I think the ghosts are more interesting.
So this week, the sexiest man alive came out, and it is Adam Levine, which I'm totally okay with. I mean, that man is definitely easy on the eyes.
We all knew it had to be coming. I mean, how can you not think that? How can you not? How could he have not have been sooner, is what my real question is.
It's pretty true. I like watching The Voice just because I like to watch him, and like if I'm having a bad day, I'll like look up a Maroon 5 video and just watch him sing.
That's how I almost wish that Shippensburg High School could be around here, but we play Shippensburg University, which is close enough to my hometown. I heard you bashing Shippensburg. I know Cal U has a better record, but I mean, Shippensburg's number 2.
So I'm definitely gonna try to come if I can.
It's not often you see a big name like him come here, and also Stuff of Buddies tonight, you can't go wrong there.
Right, perfect for Valentine's Day too.
And speaking of Valentine's Day, I actually have a gift for the ladies on this desk. Each of you can have a Kit Kat.
Well, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.